So today we're doing a different video. Oh, I didn't do my intro. Hey guys, welcome back to the Cocco channel and to another baby video. So we already know the sex of the baby, correct? Correct. If you don't, sucks to be you. No, I'm just kidding. We're having a little girl. So I wanted to do the names we love but aren't using. When I say we, I mean me. Andrew hated 98% of the names I came up with. So it's for boys and girls. That way, if you are expecting or if you are planning on expecting in the future, you can maybe get some ideas for names. The name that we did pick for our baby girl is not on this list. I'm not gonna tell you what we're naming her. Not yet, anyway. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with boys because that was what we were convinced that we were having, and literally we could not pick a name. Andrew is like very different in style than I am. He's so like the opposite. So he was very much into like Roman and Greek names, like without sounding like a jerk. He liked babe, what was that Greek name? What were some of the names you liked? That were like Greek and Roman?
Octavius.
Augustus. Titus.
Marcus. Aurelius.
So just to give you an idea of the names that Andrew liked. So these are the names that I picked that Andrew shot down almost every single one of. My number one name that I wanted if we were going to have a boy was Asher. Andrew called it a hipster name, which I don't appreciate. I feel like that's very hurtful. And it just means blessed. It is an Irish name, and I just loved it. It was in a book that I read quite a few years ago. It was a young man's name in the book, and they called him Ash for short, and I just loved that. And then Andrew's like the kid off of Pokemon, and I was like, oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. But I just loved it. I thought Asher was amazing. My number two pick was Brennan, B-R-E-N-N-A-N. And Andrew said that sounded like a hipster name too, which is so weird because I'm not a hipster. I don't feel like. Maybe I am and I don't even know it. Am I a hipster? Which that means tear or sorrowful, which is like the exact opposite of Asher. The next one we picked that him and I kind of both liked and we're thinking about was Elijah, which means Lord is my God. It was quite a few of these actually were like on the top 10 baby name lists. The next one was Liam. I absolutely love that name, Liam. I feel like if we have another baby and it was a boy, I would definitely go with Liam because number one, Liam Neeson's my man. But I absolutely do love the name as well. And it means a strong-willed warrior. And I just feel like that's right along with Aiden, who literally means little fire. So next up we have Noah, which means rest in peace. Not rest in peace, but rest and peace. Another one that I absolutely loved was Grayson, which has the dumbest name meaning ever. It's like son of gray-haired man. So it doesn't have the best meaning in the world, but I love the name Grayson. I just love it. Next, I came up with this and I got shot down by literally everyone I told it to because it was too basic, and it was Jack. There's something so simple but like amazing about that name. I love that name, Jack. And then a couple other ones, Maddox, which has a dumb meaning, Quinn, which has a dumb meaning, and Rowan, which is a tree. So those are it for my boy names. Moving on to girls, my number one pick, aside from the one that we already did pick, was definitely Luna. I feel like that is a beautiful name, and Andrew and I have this thing about every time we're outside, we always say like, look at the moon. And it's not even like a romantic like, ooh, look at the moon. We just like always point it out like, oh wow, look at the moon. And then Andrew will say, oh, it looks nice, huh? Or he'll tell me and I'm like, oh wow, that looks great. So I really love Luna. So I think if we had another little baby and it was a girl, I would love to name her Luna. Another one that I loved is Charlotte, which means freedom. Just that was so nice. And then people are probably gonna make fun of me, and that's okay. I really like the name Bella, and no, not because of Twilight. I just really like the name because it means beautiful, and all children are. Another one that I really love is Adeline. Like, I think that is such a pretty name, Adeline. The next one is Hazel. I just feel like that is something very old school and you don't hear a lot of anymore, and it's obviously means tree. Oh, I forgot to tell you what Adeline means. Adeline means noble. Another one that I fell in love with was Cassidy, which means curly haired. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I like it, but I don't know if that would be like in my top running. Okay, this next one is so weird, and my sister-in-laws, who are also expecting literally the same day that I am, they were gonna name this, they were gonna give their baby girl this name if that's what they were having. They're not telling anyone, they're making it a surprise. But there's this movie, I can't remember what the hell the name of the movie is, and it's like this Irish folk tale, but it's a cartoon, and this little girl's name in there was Saoirse, which is like super Irish, and you could spell it to where people could pronounce it, but the way that you actually spell it is like Soirca or something like that. Like, the way it's spelled, like, you would never know, ever. But you could spell it Sersha, and it just means, it means freedom as well. And I don't know why, but like, in the folktale, the cartoon, the little girl had an older brother, and the way he said her name every time, he was like, Saoirse, like, it was just so cute, and I love that name. And then next one that I'm really in love with, and I would highly contemplate if we had another baby, is Reagan. Yes, I know it's from The Exorcist, but I really like it, and it means little king. It's actually a unisex name, but... And then the last one is a family name that I really, really love, and it was my dad's mom's name, and it's Moina, which is also Celtic, Irish. Even though she was Scottish, her full name was Moina Evelyn, and so, I don't know, I just really like that, Moina. Kind of sounds Hawaiian, but it's Celtic, just so you know. So that's it. Short little fun video. Maybe it gave you some ideas. What are some of your favorite baby names? Leave them down below. Even though I've already picked mine, I feel like that's like part of the fun of having kids, even though Andrew and I were stressing because we could not land on something for a boy. Luckily, when we got pregnant with Aiden, I already had names picked out. I was like, listen, I get dibs on the first name, and so if it was a boy, we had Aiden, and then if it was a girl, we had this name, and so luckily we already had that picked out. Andrew loved both of those names, so he was okay with either one, and so this time around we get to name her that. But we were like not on the same page for a boy's name. He kind of liked Liam and Elijah and Noah. He was okay with some of those, but he wasn't crazy about them. So that's it. Definitely let me know some names down below. And if you're expecting, if you want to share what you are going to name your little one, I would love to hear that. I will tell you guys in due time. But I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. I've filmed 4 videos today, and I have to go to Target. Oh, what a hard life I lead. So I love you guys so much. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are new, hello and welcome. My name is Brittany Cocco. You are watching the Cocco channel. Please subscribe if you're not already, and I will catch you guys in my next video.